What's good, y'all? It's Cameron here, and as y'all can see, low cut.
That boy look like a Cameron. That boy, you look like your name Cameron, boy.
Yo, hide your girl, hide your wives. I've said it so many times ever since I got this cut. I see every single comment, and y'all be glazing me saying that I'm the most attractive man alive. I appreciate y'all. I feel it, bro. I feel it, and I'm never putting the do-rag back on because of that. I appreciate y'all a lot. I also saw somebody ask, like, what are these cords over here? Those are my Ethernet cables for my PC and my PlayStation. That being said, the internet is once again hating on Cenat for, in my opinion, absolutely no reason at all. I feel like the Kai hate is getting so old. I understand if you don't like his content because, I mean, his content isn't for everyone.
His content definitely isn't for everyone. The old shit is, though, but this new shit, man.
Which is completely understandable, right? If you just don't like it, that's fine. But I swear, anytime this man Kai breathes, he just gets the most hate. Everything this man Cenat does is put under a microscope and analyzed and just nitpicked. A few videos ago, I talked about the situation where Kai opened up on why he took a hiatus from streaming and social media. At the Streamer Awards, he talked about how he was going through some mental struggles and that's why he hasn't been streaming. Then he also decided to drop this other video on his birthday. And the gist of it was him saying that he was dealing with a lot of self-doubt and being fearful when trying to achieve some goals, which is completely normal, by the way. I feel like we all deal with that on a daily basis. And mind you, he never said he was depressed or anything, but since a lot of people read captions instead of watching videos, they just assume that's what he said because they saw the big caption, Cenat opens up about mental struggles, when it's like, the dude never said he was depressed. But a lot of people online just got on his head saying, how do you have mental issues? You're rich. How are you depressed? You can't be depressed and rich. Which I've said it once and I'll say it again because I truly believe in this. Money doesn't buy happiness. There's many rich people out there that off themselves even though they have loads of money. Just because all of your problems link to money, that doesn't mean that once you have money, you won't have.
I mean, that's true. That's true, but to people where money is the only problem, then it's different.
More problems.
At least the only problem that they know of before getting it.
Sure, you might be stressed because of the bills, and if you didn't have those bills, you would be happier, but I promise you, more problems will spawn after that, unfortunately. But a lot of people don't see that because a lot of people don't see Kai as a human. They just see him as an entertainer on social media, a content clown. So their brain just doesn't connect the dots when he's on the internet opening up about his mental struggles. But after that, Kai then went online to talk about how he started reading and watching anime, and this has helped him through these mental struggles. And people started clowning him once again because in the past he made jokes about anime, like this skit right here.
That wasn't it, Kai. That wasn't the one. Wasn't the one.
It's not him making fun of it. He's just making a quick little joke. And the caption says anime characters be dragging it. Like, what's wrong with this? It'd be different if this man was saying anime is trash and it's the worst thing ever, but that's not what he's doing. He just made a little skit. And also on stream, Kai even had moments where he didn't really know much about anime and he kind of acted like he was getting into it / already into it. And a lot of people brought these clips up saying, how can you say that you're into anime when in the past you said Pokemon was in the big three?
Check, what's big three? Hey, like, what's big three?
All right, let me say it right now. Dragon Ball, Naruto,
I stream
Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Pokemon.
Pokemon in the big.
But why Duke doing all that shit, man? Nah, these niggas
Big three, that's a blunder, Kai. That's a huge blunder. But this
Nah, I give you a top 3, and I'm not even the biggest anime motherfucker. Okay, we go Attack on Titan. We go Death Note. Then we go Naruto. I'm not even the biggest anime motherfucker, no Lord knows, but my brothers are. You know, my brothers are.
This clip is all the way back. I'm pretty sure this is the first AMP house. So this is like 2021. You can change a lot within 4 to 5 years, believe it or not. There was also this clip where Kai said that Invincible is an anime that he's going to get into, which even I don't watch anime that much. I love Invincible though, as y'all can see the Omni-Man and the Invincible in the back. But Invincible is not an anime. Like this is a crazy clip.
I think the first anime I'm ever gonna get into, I watched Death Note, but the first one I'm really gonna get into that like I could watch all the seasons is gonna be Invincible. That's what it's called, right? Invincible?
Which maybe he was LARPing back in the day. Maybe. But honestly, in my opinion, who cares? That was years ago. He's not LARPing now, and he's a changed man from what it looks like. He put out a bunch of tweets talking about Naruto and how much he likes it. Like, what is wrong with that? Yeah, he didn't really know much in the past about anime, but in the present, like, that doesn't really matter. There was also this tweet, which a lot of people made fun of him for this, saying, I used to think anime was weird and think it was just a cartoon, but it has helped me build way more courage than I ever had before. The second season. Naruto is a prime example of someone who truly believes in chasing your dreams, following your heart, and never giving up. This is hands down my personal favorite right now. This show teaches you so much lessons on how important friendship is, helping others, consistency, and being a morally good person. This scene really got me. Low-key, everyone in Naruto is going through something behind closed doors, but is trying to hide it in some way, which a lot of people say about anime. Many gym goers, they started going to the gym because of anime. Yet, for some reason, Kai is getting clowned for saying that anime motivates him, all because he didn't know what the big three of anime was a few years ago. Like, it's just so stupid. This man broke up with his girl, stopped streaming, all this stuff. Why are people surprised that this is a new Kai Cenat and not the one that they're used to?
Because them boys don't know what a real transformation look like. These boys go from working at one fast food restaurant to another and think that's the biggest transformation of their life. Sorry to break it to you, big dog, but you didn't transform at all, bitch. You didn't transform at all. At all. Especially if you still in the same city that you were born in, you grew up in, yeah, you're not. Nah, brother.
He's a new man. And recently, Kai dropped a 21-minute video going more in depth on his hiatus and what's to come next, talking about his upcoming clothing brand, Vivette, showing how he's really invested into fashion. I mean, the man was in Italy making jeans, talking to Law Roach, talking to Burberry Airy, talking about what was on his mind. And at the end of this video, he plugged a channel called Kai's Mind, where he uploads these raw and real videos of him trying to get better at reading, having conversations, working out, and just showing into the mind of Kai. And for some reason, he's getting hate for that as well. People are calling it performative because it's being recorded. Why not just do all these things in silence? Which I understand to a certain extent, right? There's many people out there on social media that'll record themselves working out and reading when the whole time they don't really do that. They're just doing it to look good on the internet. But I don't think Kai is. I genuinely don't think he is. And I honestly see no problem with him posting it. And I could be wrong. I feel like it'd be different if in the future he just reverts back to his old ways and we don't see any growth. But as of now, I think we're seeing a new Kai Cenat. So I see no problem with this and I think it will continue. But if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. And if you disagree with me, then you're right. I don't really think it's a gimmick though right now. I feel like the man is just trying to improve himself and he wanted to just log his progress. So he made a channel for it, which many people do. And I feel like the funniest thing is if Kai would have just came back talking different with a clothing brand and nobody knew what he was up to, people would still hate. Like, I feel like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. And it just sucks overall. Now, what you're about to see is a clip of Kai reading from his Kai's Mind channel. And a lot of people clowned him for this because he kept having to look up words while reading, which is something normal that you should do when reading so you know what a word is instead of just skipping over it. Kai Cenat kept having to look up what certain words meant during his reading journey to become a better speaker.
Spontaneous.
You ain't know what spontaneous meant. Nah, it's good to look up words, but goddamn, Kai, what the fuck? Where have we been? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, this long ass boy.
How do I pronounce that? Oftentimes, when I don't know what a word is pronounced, I get to look at how it's pronounced and what it even means.
Spontaneity.
Spontaneity. The condition of being spontaneous. Spontaneity.
Spontaneity.
Spontaneity. Spontaneity of life. Hardly such questions set up a false Dicko. What does that mean?
Which, once again, like I said, this is how you learn. I mean, if you're reading and you don't know what a word is, look it up. Like that's something completely normal. But I wouldn't expect a Twitter page known to hate on other streamers to know that. I don't understand. What did people want him to do? Did they just want him to skip over the word, acting like he knows what it is, and use it every day in the wrong way, like people do on TikTok all the time? Like, this is just stupid. I don't know. I feel like they're just hating just to hate. And also, this is one of the most influential streamers in the world reading. Yet y'all are mad at that. There's definitely going to be more people reading because of this. And so what if it's because of Cenat? I know a lot of y'all are going to think it's corny if somebody says, oh yeah, I started reading more because I saw Cenat reading. But like, let's be so real here. There's so many people in the world who don't even read at all. So if somebody started reading
Facts.
because of Kai, who cares? It's a good habit. At least it's not more people gambling or doing drugs or being a public nuisance because of their favorite streamer and content creator. I find it so crazy because people had so much to say about Kai's content, calling it trash and degenerate. Yet when he's now reading, everyone's still laughing at him. Once again, it's just damned if you do, damned if you don't. Here's another one that people have been calling performative. Kai has really fell in love with reading as he kept going after his timer went off.
Creating and implementation intention is a strategy you can use. You can use pair a new habit with a specific time and location. The implementation intention formula is I will behavior and time and location. Habit stacking is a strategy you can use to pair a new habit with a current habit. The habit stacking formula is after current habit, I will new habit, and that is time. Company 123, December 24th. I am reading to articulate myself better for the future. See y'all next time.
I really don't see a problem with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. People just hating on Kai because it's Kai, bro. Like, we know that.